Hello, everybody! Hope you're all doing well. I have returned from Anime North. I mean, I came back yesterday, but there was no way in hell I was going to stream yesterday. I was tired, boy. But I have returned, once again. Probably to the dismay of some, but, fuck it. And we're back with Variety Week, of course. What is on our docket for today? More Valhalla. Hi, Golden. How's it going? No, really? Really? Already? Immediately? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, give me a second. What a welcome back. No swearing. I'll be back in one moment because I'm going to grab some of the stuff I bought at Anime North. I want to show that off before I start. So, be right back. Well, what else do you think I would have bought at Anime North but some Gunpla? By some, I mean a bunch. It's almost like I now have content for a little while. And boom. Alright, 5 minutes, no swearing right now. So yeah, I basically went Gunpla shopping at North and got myself 4 kits to work with. I got the option part set Gunpla 14, the gun barrel striker for my strike Gundam, so I can change out the regular backpack for a different one. It's technically supposed to be for the entry grade, but all of the joints and plugs and everything are still compatible with the old HGs, because Bandai knows how to make things cross-compatible even decades later. Then I got the high-grade Baku. I got the other doggo, so I can join the Legao and the Gaia Gundam as being just doggo robots. That'll be fun. It's also like a non-humanoid mobile suit too, so it's like just different from everything else I make. As was pretty much most requested in a little mini poll I did on in the Discord. We got to the high grade Double Zeta, so I finally have the last of the main UC Protag suits. So I have all the way now from, good old, original Gundam to Unicorn. Narrative and F91 are, like, extras. Eventually I'll get a Victory Gundam, but I'm not gonna worry about it right away. This is just main Protag. This is just, like, essential UC. So, Double Zeta, big old chunky boy. And finally, I have now completed the Strike/Freedom family with the high-grade Mighty Strike Freedom. This one was more of an impulse buy. I think I got it at the same time as the Double Zeta or the Baku. Or the no, I got it at the same time as I got the gun barrel striker. So yeah, we got another seed kit. Most of what I bought are seed kits. Other than the Double Zeta, everything's from seed. Clearly, I like seed. And then another non-Gunpla thing I got. A part separator. An actual, honest-to-God part separator. So now you don't see me awkwardly trying to pry some things apart when I inevitably screw up and miss a step or two and forgot to put a piece in or put a piece in wrong. I can now get them split apart just that little bit easier. Yeah, this was purely for convenience now. One of the first things I bought too. Once I saw it, it's like, okay, yeah, need that. I also got a whole bunch of art prints and another thing for my gamer driver. So, yeah. It was good. Anime North was fun. It was really, really fun. Oh yeah, I also got an autograph from and my picture taken with Trevor Duvall, the OG English voice actor for Moola Flaga in Gundam Seed. So that was cool. He's also done quite a few other roles too. Patrick Kolasar in Gundam 00. He's the second voice of Dookie from Johnny Test. He's been in a fair bit. Oh, he's Rocket Raccoon in the Guardians of the Galaxy show. He was one of the Asgard in Stargate Atlantis. He's a lot of characters in the Lego Star Wars shorts. Like, he's a lot of them. It's actually quite impressive. That's also the second autograph I've ever gotten from anybody at the con. The first one was Jason David Frank. And now my second one is Trevor Duvall. So that's pretty cool. Well, let me just load this stuff up so I don't keep going through an intro. Okay. I'm not going to change the Variety of Week schedule to build all of the Gunpla. I will just spread that out over the next, few weeks. Maybe 1 week, possibly. We'll see. It all depends on what I want to actually do. Because they are going to get built. Alright, 5 minutes is up, you fucking asshole. But they will get all built up. I might do actually a double one of the Baku and the Gun Barrel Striker because those should be simpler. At least the Gun Barrel Striker will be a simpler kit because it's just kind of like basically a spaceship with little pods on it. And it's technically meant for an entry grade, more or less, and entry grades are a lot simpler than a high grade. And technically you're able to do them without using nippers at all. That's like part of the highlight of entry grades. You're able to do them without nippers. Obviously, using the nippers, it'll just give you that little bit cleaner of a cut. But, hey, it's an entry grade for a reason. It's a simpler kit that is fairly cheap, but is still very well articulated and looks very good. And it's supposed to get you into the hobby. Which I like that. High grade was kind of sort of that thing in a way. But then there was also the no grades. It's a whole thing. I could go on for a while on Gunpla, and I'd rather not because we're here for some Valhalla. We're here to sling drinks and listen to people's stories. So, what happened the last time we had played? The big thing of it was our main character here, Jill, kind of confessed to a lot of her insecurities she had to her friend Alma about the thing that happened with her ex. She kind of finally let it all out on the table. After being forced to be on the other side of the bar for once. Let's just load it up. Account charge 8,000 is paying for your electricity bills. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind. Now she'll be able to focus on work, no problem. We have been doing really good with this. We've never been behind on a bill. We've been giving her all the stuff she's needed. So, yeah. We're doing pretty good. Let's unlock the phone and... Alright, there's augmented eye stuff. Cool. So yeah, we're just going to keep on going. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of our run. Though I know you can do multiple runs because there's like different, like different endings. We're going to see what we get with this one. I'm sure there's an ending where you don't get her any of her shit and you don't actually, pay your bills on time. But we've been paying our bills. We managed to do really well. We haven't done a perfect drink order because... fuck that one guy who just makes his drinks orders a goddamn riddle. Alright. Let's see what the augmented eye things we've got. Did I read this one? Anyway, we'll start from the bottom, work our way up. Because that's usually how that stuff works for articles. Model Warrior Juliana returns this February. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Juliana, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Yeah, sorry, if I ever have kids, I'm not going to show them Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Sure, it was a big part of my childhood, but that show actually kind of sucks. Looking back, it's way, way, way too formulaic. It's really cheesy and super dated. Hey, that show is as old as I am. Later seasons that are more standalone, I'd show those ones, because they're a little bit better. Yeah, still formulaic, but not as, like, super cheesy. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police to force new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, but we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I wonder if she's among those... I was probably talking about the one other character that did mention they couldn't take them or something. They couldn't take nanomachines, so I think they'd get spliced with different DNA to fix an issue they had. Update Lilim receiving. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. White noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. End of transmission. Developing. Morning, Corky. How's it going? Sleepy, how are you? Also a little sleepy still. Yeah, still definitely a little sleepy. But doing alright otherwise. Okay, my bills are paid. I don't have any other bills coming. I have $500. What can I buy in the shop? Not that much. Wow. I bought a lot of stuff. Yeah, why not? We'll just buy that. I don't even know what the heck it is. Man, used to have over $8 grand and it all went to the electric bill. Yeesh. Alright. Guess it's time to go to work. It's December 24th. Oh. Oh, God. I don't know, I just got hit with a whole bunch of, like, tired right now. Wake up, dang it. I got a lot to do today. Prefacing right now, I'm gonna force myself to end around 12 o'clock, because I have a bunch of things I need to do. I gotta get spaghetti sauce in a crock pot, I gotta get mail, I gotta buy stuff, I gotta weed the lawn. I have a lot I gotta do. But I can still get a stream in, no problem. My normal 2 hours. As usual. I would have loved to have gone a little longer, but it is what it is at this point. I can't even really complain anymore. Good evening. Ah, hey, Jill. How you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Yeah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's 3 of us, the dogs, you invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. My god, she calls Alma Titty Hacker. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Oh my god. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else if you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Alright. I'm using the same playlist. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Once again. Whoomst! Whoomst! I hate the question marks! I hate the questions and the mystery! But it's no mystery that you should go over and check out Corky Bug. Playing some Baldur's Gate 3. This mermaid VTuber really knows how to keep you on your toes with something like that. A lot of choices to be made there. Maybe not as mysterious as here, but Corky will lead the way, one tail flick at a time. I need to get my beard back. I shaved it while I was at Anime North for my cosplay. I don't know. I gotta get my beard or goatee back. It just feels weird. Babyface Baron is weird. I'm sorry. I prefer myself with the goatee. I'll just splash you with water. You never know, they could be made of sugar. Whomst are you? Welcome to Valhalla. Whomst? Who? I don't even know which one of them is talking right now. Okay, you're the one talking here now, okay. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. I get it. I get it. The Minotaur's in the labyrinth. They get lost trying to find it. I get it. Hold on. Let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right. When you see a building filled with hobos, this should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. The girl asked for a Brantini. The little
freaks me out.
Well, at least I know how to make a brandini. I've been making so many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 1, and a 2, and a 3. And a 1. And we age it, and we mix it. Brandini.
Here you are.
Thanks.
That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, Miss... Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so... Call me Vela for the time being. And your Lilum friend is...
That's a name.
Essentia. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called...
YIIK? Yink? What? Okay. Have I heard of the game? No, apparently not. Or yes?
That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. That one. We're a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh, yeah. A friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt.
I just keep hearing cosplay. I'm like, who, what, when, where? That's the cosplayer mind, all right.
Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Ahem. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out.
I bet if I think there was some items in that shop that were related to that. I bet if I bought those instead of what I did buy, they probably would have continued a conversation. Oh well. Is what it is. That's what other playthroughs are for. Alright, she wants a fluffy dream. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3. Optional? I want to see what happens. There. I maxed out how much of the actual alcohol I can put in. Age it, mix it. Usually the more sloshed they get, the more they talk.
Here. Yep, this is the thing. Damn, I got dizzy pretty fast. I better stop here. Now that I think about it, just who are you? Essentia? Isn't she your friend? I guess? I don't know. I just kind of met her in a convention and she's stuck with me ever since.
You had a robo girl follow you around for so long and you just starting to question it now?
She also seems off. At least she's missing something or thinking too much. Interference. Slow synchronization. Well, I won't hold you any longer. We should go. Goodbye. please, come again. Why the hell are you on the floor? Tased? By the vending machines? I wonder if he said something to piss off Dee Dee or Go-Go. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy.
Okay. Sex bot time.
Oh. Hi, honey. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilum just wander? Can I get you something? Oh! A sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but she hasn't told me about a drink that cheers her up. Well, but hasn't she told me about a drink that she... Oh, fuck. Damn it! Ah!
Oh, shit. There's so much time between me playing this game, I forget what special drinks these people like. Ah! I think she only gets the Bleeding Jane once a month, so it can't be that. Am I cheating a little? Yes, I don't care. Dorothy, Valhalla. Okay. I cheated, I know, I suck, but it's just so long. It's Piano Woman. A Piano Woman makes her feel better. A good bartender would know that. I'm apparently not a good bartender because I forgot it. But it's also been, like, over a month since I last played the game. I should, like... You know what? I'm making a cheat sheet for myself. I'm making a cheat sheet. Yeah. Alright. Dorothy likes the Piano Woman. I know Alma has a specific drink too. I'll at least put those down. Everyone has their own specific drinks they like. Oh, I think Alma likes the Brantini. I think that was it. Okay, that's good enough right now. So Dorothy, Piano Woman, Alma, Brantini. All right, I got my cheat sheet again. Okay, age it, mix it. Success, Piano Woman. No sugar rush. Get a Piano Woman, Dorothy.
Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a Piano Woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? Did I? I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing!
I cheated. I'm sorry, Dorothy. As much as you, like, make me shake my head, I still don't like seeing people sad. I had to cheat.
You're so sweet. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah.
Yeah, her ex-girlfriend.
Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although I wondered for a while, do you, Lilum, really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. And while we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone.
Oh, good. Nice to know the robots and stuff, the androids, aren't, soulless and just like, I don't care if you die. Why do I care? No, they don't want that on other people. Good on them. Makes them more human than some humans.
In fact, there was the argument used to abolish the whole 3 laws thing.
Oh, that was the argument. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Asimov's 3 laws of robotics. Yeah, let me find those again. Or not again. Just let me find them. I've never actually looked them up. So Asimov's laws of robotics. It's got 3 laws. There was 3 laws Asimov came up for. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey orders given by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Yeah, guess what? Those laws he made were pretty much made to be broken. Like, that's pretty much it. He made the laws just so they could get broken and, turned on their head. Or at least everyone uses it as ways to, break them. But more or less, it's just, don't harm people. Listen to any order given so long as you don't harm another person. Keep yourself alive unless doing so harms a person. Yeah, okay, so there's these rules, but hear me out. What if what? What if what? What if what, Golden? What if what? Huh?
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do, it helps me not take things for granted.
What everyone says when they're about to break through. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. There's always loopholes. There's always loopholes people can find. Always.
Seriously, though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they'd achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know? It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. Okay, then.
WWDO, what would Dorothy order? A piano... Okay, piano woman when she's feeling sad. She ordered a sugar rush, but that was just kind of like, I think, a thing off the top of her head. I mean, she orders a Bleeding Jane. That's only supposed to be like her once a month drink. Yeah, take a guess what that's like a stand-in for. I don't want to do another piano woman because that feels like a trap. Jeez. Ah, I can't even save at these. Of course, of course, of course. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just keep her as a piano woman. Screw it. We'll just give her another one. Just another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and we'll age it, mix it.
Here. Good! But that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Still right, isn't it? Yep. I still can't believe you actually remember what I said about the piano woman.
This game keeps calling me out. I fucking cheated to figure it out.
It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course! Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down, though. Especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep. And I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So, what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Uh-huh. Dead daughter. I was deployed to her not too long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though. Or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something, or return a gift she's given me. She felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. One irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that roleplays as little girls.
Oh, God. Yeah, I wonder why Dorothy's a problematic character in the grand scheme of things, but... Yeah, she's got a clientele. She knows what her clientele is, and she's just working with it. Still icky.
Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go! Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright.
Of course. I've done worse in alleys. Oh, Lord almighty. Fucking Dorothy. Well, I mean, that's what's happening in those damn alleys. Fucking Dorothy. Alright. Chat with Becky behind the bar. Don't call... Why the fuck would we call her Becky?
Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're the little girl. I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely.
No, what the... Oh, okay. Oh. Scrolling on the mouse button brings up the history. Good to know.
But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham.
Or Graham? I'm gonna go Graham.
Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from nanomachine rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
Oh, fucking Truck-kun! Jesus! Truck-kun just coming out here ruining people's lives. And sending them off to another world. Probably with their smartphone or some other OP BS.
What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or was that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine, yet... Wait, read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. It sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me. So Dorothy is actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason, and that's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on. So your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Juliana all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How could you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us minded, though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But, you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients, too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're... you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are always going for the actor playing the character.
Are also going for the character playing the actor playing the character. Blah.
So, you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey. I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, man. Okay, Dorothy's kind of a fun character. She's fun to try to voice. You know, this grown-ass man trying to pitch down his voice. It doesn't work very well, but I try. I try to give Dorothy more energy. Obviously, I try to give the voice an energy that matches the character.
It's kind of why I gave Jill more of this, I don't know, almost seems semi-bored of everything, but there's a little bit there, a little bit of intrigue. Just a little bit. Sometimes I don't do it fully right, especially if I take so long between streams of doing it. It takes a little while to get back into the flow of things.
I don't know, guys. You know me messing around with the random voices I do. I mess around with all these voices I do. It kind of helps me to differentiate characters too, so I'm not just like seeing text on text on text on text. Then it just kind of blurs together. If I change up the voices, it does help make it feel more alive, I suppose. But again, that's just a me thing.
I need to remember to buy more cigars.
Same playlist, don't care.
Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? No, not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. Must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
Still kind of screwed up from what happened? Dang. I've forgotten what kind of voice I gave Say. I think it's a little more... I know I gave her a little bit more of a... Almost, not Dorothy level high, but get like encroaching on that.
Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. Scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time was outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold? Sure. Something cold for Say.
I'm not going to give them rum, Mulan tea, or a fedora with perfume and plum. So it's going to be something that's going to have ice in it. We'll start from bad touch and work our way down. Okay, bad touch is an option. Not beer. Not bleeding Jane. Okay, blooming light. How much does that compare? Okay, bad touch is still, because I'm going to go for the most expensive. I want money. I'm mean. I know. So 250 is the one to beat. Nope. Oh. 280. Okay, Cobalt Velvet. That's where we're at so far. Cobalt. Doesn't say also like sweet drinks. I think Say actually likes sweeter drinks. So actually, we'll go from there. Not a sugar rush. I'll try sweet drinks that are iced. Nope. Blue Fairy. Nope. Okay, Moonblast. 180. I'm just going to write these down in my chat box so I can see what my options are. Okay, Moonblast. Brantini. Nope. Piano Woman. Nope. Alright, we're going to go with a Moonblast. Because I'm pretty sure she likes sweeter drinks. I could be wrong. But I feel like that's something she always likes. She likes sweeter drinks. 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 1, 2. On the rocks and blend it. At the very least, I'll have it correct because she wants something cold. Something cold is going to be iced.
I think you'll like this one. Really? So sweet of you. Thanks.
Okay, so I was right. She does like the sweet drinks. Yes! Alright, at the very least, I'll write down for Say in my little cheat sheet. Sweet drinks. I wish I'd written down everyone else's. Oh yeah, fucking, what's his face? Reporter dude, he likes beer. I know that much. He likes beer. Oh, sorry. I gotta specify. He likes big beer. He likes the big beers. Everyone else, I'm still a little about.
So, Stella isn't with you today. She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines.
She cares. She's got a big heart. She's just trying to hide it. She's tsundere. We get it. I get it. Stella's tsundere.
She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending, because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say.
Okay, that's a mood and a half. I get that. I'm not gonna go to a party I don't know anybody at. Also, I don't get invited to parties, but that's another thing. I need to know somebody so I can at least, hover around them so I don't feel as awkward.
That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know? You're not. I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest.
Yeah, Alma. Hers is I think the biggest one we've seen so far in this game.
Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics.
She probably binds them down, which is not fun for anyone that does it, apparently. Obviously. Not fun in the slightest, because you're trying to bind down a mass of yourself. They're not meant to, compress.
That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those... drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kinda likes having them that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm.
Okay, short stack.
Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Why are we talking about boobs still? Alright, Corky, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. This is the weirdest conversation ever. No, not really. I've had weirder conversations in games. And I'm sure weirder will come. But I hope your day goes very, very well.
Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. 5 foot fucking 3 or 4. I thought I was 5'5". I'm still short as hell. Ugh. I got a nice reminder of how small I am compared to my friends who are all 6-foot giants. Ugh. Everyone else is taller than me. Oh, God.
Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and... no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes.
Yeah, she's absolutely shredded. Like, damn. Yeah, it makes sense for her job that she had. Like, just damn, she's built.
And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine. Don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do. Give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic for say.
Spiced tea is alcoholic, isn't it? Yeah, that's why it's spiced. The spice is its alcohol. So I need something that isn't Karmatrine. She likes sweet drinks. Let's find one that doesn't have Karmatrine in it. Sugar Rush. The Karmatrine's optional, so that's an option. That's a potential. It's almost like a puzzle in a way to get the right drink. Sparkle Star, that's also potential. Okay. Blue Fairy, also optional. Oh, the sweet drinks are gonna be all non-alcoholic, aren't they? Okay, the Moon Blast, we can't do that again because it's alcoholic. Brantini is alcoholic. Okay, so Sugar Rush, Sparkle Star, and Blue Fairy. Those are our options. See, Sugar Rush is 150, Sparkle Star is 150, the Blue Fairy is 170. Okay, that's just mixed. Okay, aged and mixed. Okay, yeah, we'll go with the Blue Fairy. I think we'll go with the Blue Fairy. Yeah, we'll do Blue Fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, and age it, and we'll mix it. There. Non-alcoholic.
Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb. Everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like to feel numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You just start liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh, yeah, that too. So, tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all?
Yeah, she's technically out of a job. She hasn't thought about it. Yep, she hasn't really thought about it. She's still kind of... I think she's still processing everything.
To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured, if you can go with a plan B, why not just make that the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. Oh. but I'm alive.
Hmm?
I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh. Hi, Mr. Detective.
Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
Alright.
Fucking George Costanza over here.
Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly?
Probably. I'm gonna go check on the pups real quick. I probably have to let them out, so I will be right back. Alright, good news. Pups are fine. They're still sleeping. So awesome. They're behaving. They're behaving right now while I try to stream. I'm so happy, guys. Let's see. Manly drink. Gut punch. $80. Pile driver, 160. Suplex is also 160. Mars Blast is 170. Okay, we're gonna go with the Mars Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 1, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, and a 2, and we gonna blend it. Alright.
Here you go.
Yes, this'll do.
So, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone? Gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something.
I am tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though. There has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then. Wait. Soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanyevania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They used him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and hasn't seen her ever since.
He could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. A cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here.
Simple enough. So there's a guy whose blood, eats through everything. Could be used for nanomachine rejection. Therapy, I guess. And he's trying to find his daughter at the same time. Cobalt velvet.
Here you are.
Oh! You actually did it!
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No?
So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time.
You told me you wanted to see her again, one last time, or, at the very least, deliver her a message.
He could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. Why do you keep redeeming no swearing? Golden, what the fuck, dude? Alright, no swearing, 5 minutes. It does not count if the characters swear themselves. It's only if it's my actual commentary. If it's my actual commentary, that's when it counts. If it's a character's line, doesn't count. That's always been a rule. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright.
You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. Guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So, yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. I don't expect you to understand. Wow.
So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
That may not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I better go back to work before our trail goes cold.
Please come again.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. Bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all.
Alright. Where's Gil, by the way?
He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow.
I see. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, boss.
Hold on, wait a bit, and I'll go with you.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Hey, flawless service. No mistakes, drink ordered earnings, drinks, commission, our payment, tips, flawless service. I know this small party is what you needed. Hey, let's go. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds. What? I'm sorry, what? Whoomst? Oh, we got more stuff. Going to the shop first. I bet if I bought that, I would have had them talk about it more. I don't think I need a paper lantern. Thanks to the chemical coating preventing bugs from eating it, we advise against using it. Don't use the paper lantern, because yeah, it's gonna burn everything down. You know, I'm just gonna buy pretty much everything I can. Well, I can almost buy everything. Also, wow, $1,500 for an old gaming console. Good enough. Alright, now let's look at the other things. Augmented Eye. Yoro Yori is the best show. Yoro Yori is the best show this season. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yoru Yori, one of the funniest... Okay, timer's up, thank Christ. One of the funniest shows I've ever seen in recent years. The pals at the popular Danger U forum seem to be divided, however.
This is such an obvious pandering.
Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash?
You girls are just haters who hate their lives.
I'm gonna marry Sheena Sue!
Wake me up inside!
You can catch YY every Friday on RSTV. Anime is for nerds. Fuck you, Jill. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? The ones without the artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Kanjay, from the western nation of Kanyavania, has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot, though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you can just make them from scratch and match your every need? More as we investigate. Nice. Update 2 on the Lilim receiving messages. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update 2. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster, or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Probably not. Oh my god, the Kiramiki blog. Okay, I know I've read these before, so Mega Christmas is here.
Mega Christmas is here by Miki. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different, but considering they have the same dates, it's still pretty cool. Whoop, I gotta go. Time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas!
That is something I just did, guys. Did I? I don't know if I read these. I don't think they're that important. Usually if there's something new, it'd have the exclamation mark. Unless the Danger U stuff doesn't. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest, if Danger U actually says there's new things to read. That is what it is, though. Let's just do a quick save, so I at least have that done. Perfect. Ooh. Fuck it, we'll go to work, see how far we can get. Gotta get all this shit in the room now. I'm out of tea. Go to work. Sunday, it's Christmas!
Good evening. Jill! I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too.
Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored.
What about the kilt you wore that one time?
I'm so surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow.
And you, Gil?
I don't have that many clothes to begin with.
You people depress me.
Hey, Masquerado, how's it going, buddy? Oh, there's Alma.
Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that.
Come on, Jill, greet her properly.
Welcome to Valhalla. Wait.
You're good, good. I'm doing all right.
Man, if that's not a sign you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up. It's become a reflex. Wait, also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Rib sweaters get a free pass. Why? Don't ask. A silly question. Never mind.
Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice.
Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. Looks like it's just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with it. Put the food inside, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up just like a microwave. It's an infomercial babble. It's an infomercial bobble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move, and we'll be out of food for the night. And everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts.
Good lord, can't speak. That took quite a while for me to fuck up that badly.
Well...
Oh my god, Dorothy.
Dynamic entry! Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight for me. Or not. I'll go check on the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea.
Back.
Oh.
Hello, Joe.
Soldier, you're late. Hi, Jay. See? That's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help. I'll go help Sweater Pups.
Something wrong?
She's not good with dogs.
Oh. Kano from Mortal Kombat? I think a lot of people say he looks like Jensen from, Deus Ex. Kano's a good fit, too. Alright, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage!
Alma.
I know what I said. How's the food doing?
It's doing well, but it'll take a bit.
Can't you speed it up?
I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch.
So how long?
15 minutes or so. The bell will ring when the time comes.
We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare.
What?
I'll pass.
Games are for kids! I'm in!
Sure, I'll play.
Sounds fun! As long as that much stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster.
You'll play. Wow. Just got forced. What the? We got forced into it.
Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either truth or dare. And after you finish, you get to pick somebody else. You go like that until food's done. What about punishment games? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill! Yes? You start. Pick someone. Oh. Let's see.
Okay, who do we pick here? Who do we pick? We either go with our boss, sex bot, coworker, dog, or Alma. You know what? I think because we invited her, Alma.
Alma.
Jill picked Alma, who chose Truth. Okay.
Let's go with truth. What's the most uncomfortable thing that has happened to those arms of yours? Uncomfortable? They get stuck on a lot on clothes and fibers. Sometimes the joints get jammed with cloth. Just how much of those arms are mechanical anyway? Less than you think. The only things I truly lost were my hands. The arm muscles are still mine, albeit with some enhancements.
Hey Jake, thanks for the 10 bits, buddy. Thank you. Oh my god, I cannot speak tonight.
And my skin doesn't grow on them. They're covered by the plates. It's more an enhancement than a replacement, really. Huh. Well then. Hey, boss!
Me?
Truth or dare?
Enjoy your lurk, buddy. Enjoy it.
Dare me. I dare you. Use an Argentine backbreaker on Nick.
Surely. Nick! What? Whoa! I give!
Only after you answer this.
What?
Does the name Joseph Valentine ring any bells?
I know of a Joseph Shine, but not Valentine.
Joseph Shine. Alright then.
I guess it's my turn. Did you ring for me? I guess they did. How you doing, Nick? Hey, Chief. Can you drop me?
Oh, right.
Hey, Jill. Truth or dare?
I'll pick dare.
Pet the dog.
Yeah, whatever. Come here, mutt.
Yes! Come on! Pet me harder! Is that all you got?
Ah, fuck you. I wonder how long until the food is done.
Alright, Dorothy. Because let's just get Dorothy out of the way now.
Dorothy. Yes! I picked dare. Okay. I want you to put your leg behind your head.
I just woke up making waffles and I hear my name. Sorry to interrupt you making waffles, man. Just coincidence that someone happened to be named Nick. Total coincidence.
Just that. Alright. So, the extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff! I'm pretty sure I heard something rip, though.
Well, okay, something on her is ripped.
Okay then. Dana.
I picked Dare.
I dare you to stare Honey straight in the eyes for 10 seconds.
Sure. Stare.
Please stop.
7 seconds. And done. Okay then. Dog.
Yes! Challenge me!
Chase your tail. But only make 3 spins. No more, no less.
Alright! Done!
That was 4.
And now?
2.
Ah!
That was 3. Good job.
Alright! Hey Jay! Pick one!
Dare.
I dare you to call me a good boy!
Good boy.
Yes!
I'm getting hungry. Fuck it, Dana. Let's do it. Boss. I'll pick Dare.
Can you lift me with just your non-mechanical arm? Alright, you can. You can! Please put me down!
Well then. Hey Gil, truth or dare? Can I really pick? Let's go with dare. Okay then. Please cross your arms. Alright. Now turn a bit to the left. I mean my left.
Oh!
Bit more. Now stand still for a second.
Boss, is that a picture?
That it is. Nope, not even the same race. Sorry for the trouble.
You were comparing me to a pig!
Yep.
Can I at least see it?
No. Fine.
A bell? Food's ready. Finally.
Let's go.
You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside.
Careful. And Alma's with us.
Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey. Hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah. Technically, we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana's making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katyusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh, yeah. You should take the chance to spend this time with everyone inside. don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey! Jill's back!
The moon? Why is the moon a crater? What's going on here? I don't want to click a button because I feel like that's gonna, like, stop it. Okay, I had to click it to continue the next one. What's up, Jill? Oh, we're in chapter 3 now. Okay, okay, that's what that is. Okay. Alright, cool. Hey, we made progress. We got into chapter 3. Excellent. Rent is due on the 30th. I gotta see what that achievement was. Rent is due on the 30th. Make sure your account is the necessary 10 grand or you'll be evicted. Jill bought what she wanted. She's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at... Oh, fuck. I think I spent too much money. I need... Oh, God. It's the 26th. I have a few days to somehow get fucking $1,800. No, over $8,000 into my account. No, sorry, like $9,800. Jesus H. Christ. Oh boy. Alright, let's save, because I got stuff to do now for today. Alright, that was perfect though. That was perfect. We ended pretty much where I want to. Right at the start of a new chapter. So that was cool. That was nice. I'm gonna look at what achievement I just got for this game. Like, what the hell? I don't... What the fuck are these achievements? Like... And this one means sweet, ain't that... What the... Okay, call back. Oh, apparently that's just the... Oh, it's the name of the chapter. I get it now. I get it. I get it. Okay. No worries. Alright, we're cool there. Cool. That was just the achievement for getting to the next chapter. Fair enough. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna snooze the ad right now because I'm gonna end off because I gotta do a bunch of stuff now. But I can still show off the schedule, so I gotta go through that. So tomorrow, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, EST, I'll be playing more Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered. I liked it when I played it before I went to Anime North. I've been itching to play even more of it. It's actually really fun, even if the space stuff does give you a little bit of vertigo. Yeah, that's kind of it all there. I don't really have any other important stuff. For everyone that missed the beginning of stream, I showed off the stuff I bought at Anime North. Well, some of it. Model kits. We got the high grade Mighty Strike Freedom, the high grade Double Zeta, the high grade Baku, and the option part Gun Barrel Striker for my Strike Gundam kit. And also a part separator in case I screw up. I've been needing one of those for a while. But, yeah, that's it. That's all for me for today. I don't have anything else special, important, coming up right now, really. So, yeah. So, yeah, thanks everybody for watching, commenting, lurking, and for the bits. Appreciate it, very, very much. yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 for some good old Seed Battle Destiny. So, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.